Ah, yes, struggling to open the door again. That's me. Anyway, guys, welcome back to the Buffalo area. Welcome back to Eastern Hills Mall. If you've been following the channel for a long time, you know I did a video here several years ago, and it was doing a little better back then. Unfortunately, this is my last visit to this mall. If you read the sign as we entered the mall, the place is closing for good this upcoming weekend. However, a lot of the stores will remain. Stores that have exterior entrances are allowed to stay open, but the inside portion of the mall will close for good. Now, you may have seen a recent video that I did at the mall called Mr. Christmas. Fortunately for Mr. Christmas, the store owner Keith tells me that his store will remain open throughout the year and that you'll be able to access it through the outside entrance. Unfortunately, he is losing two storefronts and his beautiful Christmas displays that they set up in the middle of the mall, but at least they're going to still be open, and we need to support places like that. Mom and pop shops are hard to maintain and keep open, and they rely on all of us to support them. And that would be nice to do. So I'm looking forward to going back and doing another video there in the future. As we make our way towards Mr. Christmas and the beautiful Christmas displays, I'm going to talk about Eastern Hills Mall. Now, if you saw my video 4 years ago, you may be familiar with what I'm saying already, but if you haven't, enjoy! The mall is located about 11 miles northeast of Buffalo. It's right on the edge of town of Clarence and Williamsville. The name Eastern Hills refers to the very low hills that contribute to a slightly higher elevation than the bordering areas along the Onondaga Escarpment. Eastern Hills Mall is part of a long commercial strip. There are a lot of businesses on Transit Road. Anyway, the mall is currently anchored by J.C. Penney and Raymore and Flanagan. The mall consists of two long wings running north and south and one short wing running east and west, which connects the north and south wings in a double L-shaped formation. A major department store is located at the end of each wing, or should I say was. A non-existent food court is located adjacent to the end of the long south wing, and I say non-existent because it hadn't had an anchor tenant in there in a long time. Though it does have some beautiful pillars and a fireplace with some pretty aesthetic lights, you'll see that towards the end of the video. As for the east and west wing, you're going to see a little bit of that here in the middle of the video, but I really wanted to focus on that towards the end so you can really enjoy it a lot. It's absolutely beautiful, very aesthetic, very dated, but it's my favorite part of the mall, and you'll see why. Here we are at the Mr. Christmas displays. Just take it in, it's absolutely beautiful. We'll get into the history of Eastern Hills Mall in a moment, but as we walk down this wing, we're going to come up on a little place called 10 Lives Club, which is an adoption center for kitties. While I was here, I was able to visit the store and make a few friends with a couple of kitties in there. Now, I'm not sure what the plan is for 10 Lives, but I hope that they're able to stay open. But if they have been evicted from the mall, I hope that they have a new place to relocate, and I wish them the best of luck. They had a kitty in there I just wanted to take home that looked exactly like my old friend Moo Moo, who I lost several years ago now. But anyway, I'll be quiet and let you enjoy some kitties here for a moment, and then we'll get into the history of Eastern Hills Mall.
She does need a dental, which we will take care of.
And there's a one that just looks like Kelly.
Oh, it does look like Callie. A little bigger though.
I don't know how long it's gonna take. None of us has any answers. If we know it doesn't, you know, could you shift it and go in there?
Alright, I hope you enjoyed that. Now let's get into the history of the place as we look at this aesthetically pleasing movie theater, which now became a wrestling ring. Anyway, the Eastern Hills Mall was developed by the Edward J. D. Bartolo Corporation. The mall was originally to be named Buffalo Mall, but the name was changed to Eastern Hills Mall at the request of the town of Clarence. Construction began in 1969. The mall was opened on November 8, 1971. Original anchors were AM&A's, JCPenney, Sears, Jenn's, Woolworth, and Henger's. I'm sorry if I said that incorrectly. General Cinema opened the Eastern Hills Cinema 1-2 about 6 months later on May 24, 1972. Henger's became Sibley's in 1981. The mall underwent an extensive overhaul in 1987 that added a food court. The only other expansion the mall sought was a Lichmere store next to JCPenney, but it never opened. Originally the largest mall in Buffalo, the mall lost that title to the Walden Galleria in 1989. Sibley's would become Kaufman's in 1990, AM&A's would become the Bon Ton in 1994, and in 1997 Jenn's closed, with Burlington Coat Factory moving into its location a year later. Now, as we make our way through the east-west wing, or as I call the center concourse, keep in mind we'll be focusing on this more at the end of the video. But this is a great time to bring up another renovation that happened to the place in 2005. It was a small renovation to the east-west center concourse and food court, which was largely cosmetic in nature. New floor tile was installed in both the center concourse and food court, imitation fireplaces, small flat-screen televisions, and new seating were installed. The longer north-south concourses remained untouched during the second renovation, causing a break in a pink zigzag floor tile line pattern, which prior to the 2005 renovation existed through the entire mall from end to end. In late 2006, Federated Department Stores converted all local Kaufman stores to Macy's. By this time, the mall featured many younger national chains. Television station WBBZ-TV established its broadcast studios at the mall in 2012. The later 2010s saw several storied traditional department stores update their brick-and-mortar formats after being encroached upon to a degree by several digital retailers in recent years. In April 2016, Macy's decided they would close this store at this mall to focus on their several other much larger outposts, which are also highest achieving. With Macy's gone, the store would become Niagara Emporium, which was an antique store. I got to go in there one time and I thought the place was fantastic. Unfortunately, when I visited last week, this place was closed, and I'm not sure if they relocated anywhere else, but I sure hope they do in the future, and that everybody is doing well. In April 2018, department store The Bon-Ton would shutter after it went into bankruptcy and closed all of their stores nationwide. The previous Bon-Ton outpost became Raymore and Flanagan, which is mainly a furniture store. In December 2018, Sears announced that they would be closing their store as they were dealing with bankruptcy issues as well. After the October storm of 2006, which devastated much of the surrounding area, the parking lot of the mall served as a focal point for the cleanup and restoration of services. Many utility companies used the lot as a ramada for parking vehicles at night and a dispatch point by day. In addition, part of the lot was used for storing materials used to restore power to the area. In March 2018, Uniland Development, a local commercial developer company, agreed to purchase a stake in the mall's equity, sharing co-ownership with current owners Mountain Development Corporation. Uniland's future plans for the mall are to convert some of the property to residential apartments and create a mixed-use development that it dubbed a lifestyle shopping center. The Clarence Town Board approved plans for the mall in August of 2018. Uniland and Mountain Development attained the services of Gensler in January 2019. Similar projects they have worked on include upscale shopping centers, The Domain, Legacy West, and River Oaks Shopping Center. The first updates were unveiled in March 2020. A proposal was filed with Clarence Town officials in June 2021. And as this video draws to a close, so does the Eastern Hills Mall, scheduled to close on January 14th, 2024, with plans to redevelop the mall not too far after. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. This was a lot of fun coming back here. I spent 4 hours at the mall on Saturday to enjoy it one last time. Yes, I was obviously trying to do this video and do the best I could for you to enjoy, but I also wanted to take it in one last time. I can't wait to revisit and see what happens with the place, and see what happens with Mr. Christmas. I love that store, and I can't wait to return and get some unique things for Christmas 2024. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, feel free to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel. And if you want to see this video without all of my annoying commentary and just take in the natural sounds of this place, consider going over to Patreon, and you can help contribute and support the channel by as little as $1 a month, and you'll be greeted with exclusive videos such as these mall videos without commentary, where you'll be able to enjoy. I do want to thank all of my Patreon supporters that make videos like this possible. And I want to thank all of you that watched this video through and enjoyed. With that said, I'm signing off. Thank you very, very much for watching. Enjoy the aesthetics of this and the main concourse in the center. And I will see you in the next video, wherever that may be. Take care and stay awesome, everybody. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.